From Drop Biscuit Studios and the people who brought you Wondery's Inside Jaws, Inside The Exorcist, and Inside Psycho comes You Talking to Me? Bite-sized Hollywood history with plenty of bite. The birth of Austin Powers. This is You Talking to Me? I'm Mark Ramsey. Back in 1996, Mike Myers had just graduated from 6 successful years on Saturday Night Live. His big splash on SNL included a cable access segment called Wayne's World, which became an international smash, earning almost $200 million on a paltry $20 million budget. Myers was now a star. He leveraged that stardom into a follow-up called So I Married an Axe Murderer that was anything but successful. Now, Hollywood will forgive one failure, maybe, but not more than one. So, what now? One day Myers was driving stop and start around the stress-inducing freeways of LA. To calm himself, he turned on the radio. The melody glowing from the car speaker was familiar, that 1960s Burt Bacharach chestnut, The Look of Love. It's the kind of song that utterly defines its era. My dad listened to it on an 8-track. Whatever that was. The 60s were all about swingers. That's what my dad used to say anyway. So Myers started to wonder, where did all the swingers go? It was on his mind now, clawing at him. So when he canoodled with then-wife Robin Roseanne, he'd slide into a British accent and tease her. Am I making you horny, baby? Stop it, she told him. Just go write it down. And that's what he did. And 3 weeks later, the first draft of Austin Powers' International Man of Mystery was done. Myers was heavily influenced by what amused and entertained his father, who was English. When Mike was a kid, his dad would wake him up late at night to watch Monty Python. His dad loved Peter Sellers and all of the cheeky super spy movies of the era. Cool cats and kittens like James Bond, Matt Helm, Modesty Blaze, and Our Man Flint. Austin Powers was everything his dad loved, all packed into one movie. Of course, in the world of Mike Myers, a script is only as good as the paper it's printed on. Almost 40% of the first Austin Powers movie was improv. Improv didn't improve on everything, though. Dr. Evil's hairless cat, Mr. Bigglesworth, he had a real name. Ted Nugent. Get it? And Dr. Evil, that character. It's rumored to be based on SNL's glorious leader, Lorne Michaels, right down to the vocal quirks, the physical mannerisms, and the legendary pinky in the mouth. Success leads to sequels, of course, and the International Man of Mystery led to The Spy Who Shagged Me, and that word, shagged, it caused problems in film markets across the globe. In Singapore, they replaced it with a word that means treat nicely. The spy who treats me nicely. Stand back, I need a ticket to that. In Malaysia, the title was The Spy Who ... me. No, really, ... Cooler heads prevailed in stuffy England, where some theater owners simply referred to the sequel as Austin Powers 2. Oh, behave. The fun didn't end there. The third Austin Powers movie, Goldmember, rang alarm bells at MGM, which sent a cease and desist letter to New Line, the film's distributors. You're attempting to profit off our James Bond franchise, they screamed. Really, you think? The legalities were settled, of course, to everyone's profit. And thereafter, all future titles that may be construed as parodies of James Bond would be subject to MGM's approval. Ironically, the best title parody was already in the James Bond franchise. I'm talking to you, Octopussy. Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you're listening right now. Give us a 5-star rating and please share this show with your friends. That's You Talking to Me. I'm Mark Ramsey.